Ronald sits.
Yeah, he's choosing to sit on him. All right, he's looking for that rope pass right now. He's going to control that bottom arm.
Latrell's got that 2-on-1. Looking to work that pass from top.
Looks like Ronald's got a good. He's trying to invert under him. That's a fun little play there.
Latrell's got him pinned here, not letting him elevate.
Can control that far side arm. He's going to transition to an arm bar here or just try to turn around.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to roll over. Good guard recovery.
Yeah, that was a good choice on his end. All right, now into closed guard.
Lewis is in the blue. White chose skins, correct?
Yes.
Sir. Ronald looking for that hip bump sweep. Just can't come up.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to transition back and forth between that and like a flower sweep with his legs locked, though.
Latrell staying heavy on top.
Yeah, I'd like to see him use his head a little bit. If he's going to stay low like that, I would put my head up under his chin and just grind on Ronald's face a little bit here.
Agreed.
You choose to go on bottom, you could choose to be uncomfortable, is my philosophy there.
It sounds like Brandon talking.
Shout out to my coach.
Brandon, MC Ninja.
Ooh, nice recovery there. It almost looked like he was going to go for like a knee, flying knee from the ground, like to slide into that back step situation there for Honey Hole. That would have been cool.
I feel like if I was Latrell, I might want to actually push him to the wall a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of underhandedly, little sneaky wise, but
Start pinning him because the way he's recovering his guard is like that big inversion where he's swinging
try
the
to
sweep
take
over.
that inversion out of the game.
Yeah, that'd be a good move for him. Right now, he's just working on pinning him from the inverted guard.
Latrell being patient with this.
Oh, going for that leg lock in the backside 50-50. Oh. All right, let's see that roll. Look, we're setting up a Doris control here. Okay, back to the guard. Nicely done.
Good action from Latrell. Trying to attack that neck.
I like seeing him pushing the pace now. Like he saw that opening and he went for it. All right. Ronald's trying to clear his head down there.
It's a fast pace for a 10-minute match.
Sure is.
We're at the 6-minute and 15-second mark.
Latrell's being really disciplined with his head. I like that. I like seeing that from the top player.
I feel like he's being disciplined with his energy output as well. Seems like he's not really expending a whole lot of energy to keep Ronald, in this guard position.
Yeah, he's being controlled. He's understanding where he's at, and he understands how much he needs to put out in this position.
Ronald getting a little desperate with
He's
those
going to a
frames.
K guard entry right there. Ronald really likes that body triangle close guard.
Body triangle makes it hard, though, to attack with it.
Yeah, that's my thing. Like, you kind of get pinned in that situation. Like, you have to open up a lot more space to maneuver when you're doing the triangle close guard.
Halfway through the match.
Both guys kind of settling down a little bit now. Ronald's not pushing it as much at this point. He's assessing it now.
We are under the 5-minute mark.
Latrell passed.
Nice.
He's got Ronald turtled. Nice
Smooth
transition. To the
transition.
back.
Ronald's
Can't
defending
stay
well.
there. He's got that Kimura trap.
Looks like he's going to transition to the crucifix from here.
Oh, he's got that crucifix locked.
Yep, and the single arm choke there. Good job by Ronald defending that. That was a good transition
Good
out of
work.
there. Latrell had a good look at that crucifix.
Just couldn't lock that Kimura tight.
Yeah. I think he switched over to that choke a little too soon. So now Latrell's playing guard.
Latrell still attacking that neck heavy.
Maybe he'll use it to get a reaction to go to the legs. That's something I like to do. Is like if I attack the head, sometimes they'll post up really high, and that'll give me an entry into the legs, or make them pressure forward really hard, and then that makes the inversion easier.
Lots of heavy breathing from both guys. 3
Latrell
minutes.
stands back up in the reverse position.
Yeah, these are 10-minute matches. Not a lot of people train these all the time. It's a different cardio, especially if you don't know how to pace yourself through the match.
That's what, Sierra, you're familiar with some 10-minute rounds up there in Decatur occasionally.
Yep. Every once in a while, Scap throws on a 15-minute match, and those are fun. Nice transition to the... I'd like to see him scoot his hip back just a little bit to ensure the control in the back there.
Latrell definitely in control here.
Man, Sean's giving some great advice over there, like looking for that arm triangle. Yep. Looks like he's going to figure 4 and try to finish that from mount.
See if this wall comes into play.
Yeah, because if he tries to slide off, he's going to be directly beside him, and he's going to have an easier time catching that leg and bridging in. But it looks like he's on his chin. He's not really up under it like I'd want to be on that arm triangle. I want to be right on the throat. I'd like to see him shift his hips down a little bit and then go back up under that neck.
Ooh, heard some of that sweet music coming from over there.
That head and arms looking tight now.
He's starting to shift down, like he's slowly getting it down. Yep.
Almost transitioned into side control. That could have been it there.
Yeah.
He
He could
does.
take a windshield wiper that left foot of his and hook it behind the knee and turn Ronald the opposite direction to finish that.
Ronald's in trouble here.
Yeah, he's locked up the rear naked choke grip from there.
He's deep.
Yep.
Can you finish this from the back?
From the bottom, that was an interesting choice.
Yeah, he doesn't have that pressure to drive forward now and to drive down into the arm that he's got trapped. He may have opened up the space for Ronald to get his arm out and to get his head. Yeah, that was what I was worried about.
Yep. Great work. Now the question is how tired is Latrell's arms now?
He looked like he was squeezing a little bit there at the end, so we're going to have to pay attention to that.
And his arms have
with
been busy all night
Yeah.
attacking that neck. So
Yeah.
See if he sticks to that game plan.
Just getting ready for overtime is what we heard from the corner over there at Sean. Got 2 seconds. Time. So no submission. So now we go to a overtime, which is with the EBI overtime rules.
Yep, and we have up to 3 of them.
Top and a bottom inning.
Yep. We're gonna keep track.
No
Try to keep an accurate time, but
There's no submissions. We go to ride time.
yeah, Ronald made sure to call out. He wanted to be sitting up. I mean,
He looked to get the fair position, though. You
Yeah.
know, we were talking about that in the gym the other day. You know, you take whatever your opponent gives you. He definitely took a better position there.
and it's also up to the ref too. The ref have to make sure it's in the right spot.
Well, Latrell looks to have that rear
He's
naked
deep.
hooked up.
Ooh,
He's
that's
on
deep.
that.
He's on the chin. I would
Ronald's
just go through
fighting
the
those
chin.
hands hard.
I would just rip through the chin.
Well, he's got 2-on-1 now.
Keep it control. He went to that short grip where he put his arm behind the shoulder, and you can drive through that way and just go through the chin.
He's still
Ronald
sliding
is
out.
taking a lot of
Wow.
damage.
Man, look at that! Look at that
Oh,
push.
lots of fight.
He's got his head to the mat. Now he just needs to start like rotating his hips.
Latrell's still got that body triangle hooked up.
Yeah, and he's
Deep.
trying to make him go belly down.
Definitely is not over.
Nope.
His shoulders have not touched the mat.
Good control there.
And
Wow.
Latrell's on the back again.
That was
that
a good
5-0 grip
transition
hooked up.
back to again.
All sorts of ride time accumulating here for Latrell.
Yeah, I mean, props to Ronald though. Like he was going through the chin. That's my thing. Anything below the noses, the neck, and if you can make that jaw go through their neck, it's not comfortable. So props to him for like being able to fight through that.
Huge. And a massive amount.
Okay, we're at 1:30 on ride time right now. It's going to be a lot of time for Ronald to make up. It sets the bar when the first person can really hold on to the back or hold on to the arm, whichever position they control. Sometimes it makes the other person get worried and go after that submission quicker.
Sometimes I think this is the best strat, though. You
No.
want to be first.
Yeah,
You want to set that precedent.
100%. No, Kanan, that wasn't out.
That was time.
Kanan was saying about that being out and being out. Now his
Yeah.
elbow was still in play, and he still had control of that connection to the back.
So now we
Hips
switch.
and shoulders got to touch the mat, yes?
The elbow has to come free. And also, when you look at it, that back control has to be gone. With the ability to re-chair sit, you have the ability to go back to the back.
Ronald on
Both
the
gentlemen looking nice and sweaty in this Georgia heat.
back. Ronald on the back now.
Oh, he went for the Dark Haven escape.
Wow.
Straight to it. See how his hips are already turned? He needs to keep going and get that elbow free.
Whoa. We're still online. We're still here, people. It got crazy.
I'm gonna say that was 20 seconds. It took him to get out. It took him 20 seconds to get out.
No, this is the 155 blue belt, Scaff.
So a minute difference in ride time. A minute or more here.
It was like a minute and 40 seconds difference.
Ooh, that's a lot to make up for Ronald.
He's either gonna need to get the submission or he needs to start getting out fast.
Strat here if you're Latrell. Go for the finish.
If I was a
Accumulate more ride time.
I'm gonna do ride time. I don't want to expend myself too much, especially if he does get on to the next round.
Oh, is he
He's
looking
going
for
for
his
a
taxes?
twister. He's
Looking
going
for
for a
his get his
twister.
taxes
Homie
done.
wants his taxes done.
He wants that free tax
Gotta
return.
get that tax return.
Oh, he's got a good look at it.
Taxes and twisters coming up.
Oh, he doesn't have that arm. He's got that arm underneath his back. Yeah, that's great position there.
My man at the works.
Oh, look at Ronald.
Almost giving out his first twister bonus. Oh,
Hey, That's a move you can do too. He knew he had a lot of ride time, but he just got out quicker. So now if Ronald can hold on to the back, they could end up going in even on that final round.
If you guys don't know out there, there's a bonus for each competitor. The Works accounting firm is going to do anyone's taxes who finishes a twister inside regulation time. So maybe that wouldn't have counted.
It may not have counted because it was outside of regulation time. That was a fast escape.
That was less than 6 seconds. I think that was less than 6 seconds.
My man Latrell looks like he's winning on ride time here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any way for him.
No. Yeah, there's. Yeah.
He'll have to submit him.
Yeah, my man gets a attempt at a submission here.
Going into our third and final overtime, correct?
Yes, man. Or yes, sir.
Oh,
Not to
my.
call you man.
Oh, goodness.
Not to call you man.
Goodness.
Trying to get my southern personality down. Man,
You
it's
can
sir
borrow
with
some of
everything.
mine. You can borrow some of mine. I got plenty to go around.
Oh,
Don't be lying. Give me
slippery.
to everybody.
Oh, I am pretty mean. Yeah. I just
And
like to
there's
beat
the wall
people up
coming into play.
It's the first time the wall comes into play. My man
Oh.
trying to push out of
Oh,
there.
look at that short grip. He's got that arm
Guys over the
behind.
face.
Yeah, it's still super uncomfortable though.
Big shout out to my man Ronald for enduring this much pain.
There
Yeah.
are 3 overtimes, Sheldon. This is the third and final overtime for
What
this
I'm worried
match.
about with Latrell is that he's burning his arms out. Is he going to be able to recover in the next match if he makes it there?
It's going to be some deep waters here at the Mid-South.
He was putting my man Ronald.
Oh, he gets the tap.
No,
Wow.
Ronald had to submit faster.
That's a way to
Right.
set the tone.
Great work by Latrell. Amazing work by Latrell.
Okay, so Ronald's shot here is that he has to submit Latrell faster than he submitted him.
We have an approximate time.
I was looking at around 45 seconds to a minute on that one.
On the unofficial time clock over here.
Yeah, don't.
Oh, interesting choice going to the spider
50.
web.
This is
52 seconds it was.
52 seconds. Okay. I would
So my man Ronald here's got 52 seconds. That's a lot of time to finish this armbar.
have chose this position too. This is my favorite one. And if you notice, he chose the left arm. It's the same thing I do. Most people are right hand dominant, so their left arm is weaker.
That's another case of
It's a
getting whatever your opponent takes from you because he looked to have 2 hands locked into that.
He did.
Yeah.
He didn't have his hand on the mat, but he still got
Luckily,
out.
Latrell still got out. But if I was the man on the bottom, I would have been arguing that one.
I would have said put his hand on the mat. One arm in and one on the mat.